I think the time off was around when people would go to a co-op, but I did not go to a co-op. I worked at a ski resort. I was a lifty at a ski resort, and I worked 20 hours a week, and I snowboarded 40 hours a week because I had a free pass because I worked there, and I lived off of ramen and gas station food and lived a very simple life, but I was very happy. I met a lot of really great people up on the mountain. And, you know, also, it's like one of those formative work experiences where, like, if you stand outside for 8 or 10 hours a day, you learn some stuff about work. In the wintertime, I mean. That's always going to be your recommendation, co-op and internship. Yeah, I think my school even did placements, like they would set you up with the co-op. You didn't have to go out and find it yourself. But I just didn't do it. I figured that I would be able to find an internship after school, which I did. I worked for a semiconductor company right after school. Oh, these guys want to dance and I have the sandwiches. Stop everything. Dance with the bibbin. Kratos, what is this giant emote? The fatty gnome. I love it. I completely unrecognizable at full scale. Thank you for the giant emote. He's got little yellow boots on, you guys. Your college did that? Yeah, it's hard to just go straight out and like land an internship. Who are our big hitters here? I always forget. So Peepo's dance moves are not that good, but he's close to unlocking the third card. Oh no, wait, level 6 is the third card. Shoot. Hey Nibon, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, Feek's feeling salty. Is he still playing Majora's Mask or something? I'd be salty too. Yeah, it looks significantly different, like full size. He just rage quit. Oh no. There are some parts in that game that are so rage quit worthy. You went to that's a Canadian college, Peepo. Yeah, that's cool. There are definitely some, I'm gonna go with carp there. Right out of the gate, we got bad cards. Water Temple's the best, Kratos. I think you might be the only one that loves Water Temple. McMaster. Is there one called McGill? Is that a place? Oh, here's the card we bought, but it says one time, so I kind of want to save it. Let's gain hype. And then do this trot for 5. That's in Montreal. So a lot of people that I've worked with over the years in audio, I work in audio software. A lot of people went to McGill. They have a really good like technical like digital signal processing program. So that's kind of the only one that I'm really aware of. They write the textbooks. University of Toronto's big. Yeah, I mean, I think it is. I think you're right, Kratos. It's like a big name. University of Toronto's pretty big. And I haven't been to Toronto in so long. I like Toronto. I had a night, I was traveling for a show. I was in Toronto for a show and parked in a parking garage with my friend, and we go to the concert. And we get out of the concert. This is downtown Toronto. And I'm not Canadian, you know, we're visiting. We have no money, we're completely broke. We basically have enough for breakfast, you know, like $8. So we're gonna drive back after the show. We get out of the concert and walk to the parking garage. The parking garage is only open from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. And then the parking garage is closed, which was like something I had never experienced before, that a parking garage would close. And when I say close, like you could not get into the cars. So there I am, you know, with $8, less than $10 in cash, in American cash in Canada. And my buddy had nothing. We had like, you know, we were both smokers at the time. We had like a pack of cigarettes and $20 basically between us. So not enough for a hotel room. There's no number to call in the parking garage. Yo, check out this new move Kratos just got. Sorry, I'll keep going the story. Steal 5 points. That's awesome. What an upgrade move. So there's no number to call. The car is inaccessible. We have no money, no one to call. We don't know anybody. Just a taste. Get a bib and seed, definitely. Yeah, so just a taste is a perfect move for you. It's great. Yeah, get out all your lick emotes. Common bib and seed. So we decide, like, there's not a lot of options. We both lived about a 5-hour drive away. So it wasn't like we could call someone to come pick us up because it was already 1 a.m. And you know, and by the time anyone got out there, it would basically be time to get into the garage. So we literally just walked around Toronto through the night. We like pulled an all-nighter, just wandering the streets of Toronto. And it was very cold, but super, super fun. Got to see some like seedy, very weird shit happen, but it was like, you don't get to see that when you visit a city. You don't get to see like the weird 2 a.m. through 5 a.m. stuff, you know? That's my Toronto story. That's the last time I was in Toronto. It was a long time ago. I'll probably make a game one day, and it'll be super popular. I just need to find a programmer and artist. Milu. Whoa, Kratos, you really have them all. It's so good. The VSWED one is so creepy. Oh, I feel so proud of VSWED right now. I really do. The like no hit, the All Remembrances run was awesome to watch the end of. Only weird stuff happens 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Sounds like fun memories. It totally was. It totally was. It's like a different world that time of day. You once had to walk to the train station in Toronto and it was not fun. Random drunks. Yeah, those are the people we were making friends with. The no-hit All Remembrances VSWED got last night. I was like, I'm just gonna pop into Twitch, and I caught him like halfway through the run. So much fun. He was so pumped. I tried to collect taxes once, and the townsfolk called me Chief Zuffle. Oh, the townsfolk called Chief Zuffle on me for extortion. What? I'm so happy you're my friend. Let me give you a friendship sticker. Whoa, wait. Okay, I don't think we've ever gotten a seed as a friendship gift before. I didn't even know that was possible. And 10 root seeds? Let's go. Let's go. It is insane. That is like truly phenomenal. Yeah, what a fun streamer. He's inspirational too. He's just so positive all the time. There isn't any space for more ooblets. I should build or upgrade some oob coops. Yeah, Legsy is an ooblet. I think we might already have Legsy, but let's just be sure. We'll plant it just to be sure. Wait, let's plant the bibbin seed. And where'd that Legsy go? This one. This one, right. Okay, so we can't have more ooblets until we upgrade? Interesting. We can name it Homestar? Yeah, I like it. Homestar is such... Like, I will always appreciate Homestar because Homestar is the one. Like, I popped into a Bone Storm stream, said hi, everyone was super nice, and then Homestar gifted me a sub like 5 seconds later. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll hang out for a while. It's like, oh shoot, I made friends, I like enjoy being there, you know, it's good. I might have just tuned away, I don't know. I might have just moved on. He kept me around long enough to find out how great it is. Okay, so we want to repair the balloon, but we also want to be able to have new ooblets. Not really sure what to do about that. I guess we could put some ooblets into pasture, out into the wild, like we did with Soify. Writing a personal thank you to Homestar. I think a lot of people might feel like writing a personal thank you to Homestar. Not just for like positive good stuff, but like also really good timing. He was the first person to buy your spices. Oh, Kratos, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. I think about Kratos because I have an open spice rack. It's like I basically turned a wall into a spice rack. It's huge, and with like a bunch of shelves and stuff. But your spices are right there. They're like below the stuff I use all the time, but above the stuff that's like stuff I don't use that often. You're in the middle zone there. Okay, we could move some home buddies. No, I don't. Like, what if we move the Plob, the Durble, and the Firmo? I just don't know if we can afford another house in this economy. That's weird though that it wouldn't even let me plant it. Or I mean harvest it. Yeah, it wouldn't let me harvest it. Let's see if we can afford one. Wow. No, we can't. So I think we should move some people to the wildlands because we can always bring them back. We can always bring them back. So right now we've got Gibbsy, Beans, Bunny, Peepo, Carp, Laser, Cheat, Kratos, Horse. Those are good follow babies. Blob, Durple, and Firmo. Let's move Phoenix out to the wildlands with Soify. And maybe the Durble as well. Just to make some space until we can afford more stuff. Okay, So really quick, Bunny, stay here for a minute. Gibbsy, you stay here for a minute. Laser Cheat, you stay here for a minute. I'm gonna grab some of these unnamed ones. This one, follow me. We're going to the Wildlands. I want to keep the Furmo here. I think we should name the Furmo after someone. Where are my other ooblets? There's one. Join the follow babies. All right, one more. Oh, and Phoenix. Okay, you guys are going to a better place. A farm upstate. I was like, today's the day. Today's the day I move the story forward. And I'm just like wandering in circles. I wonder what bumblebee buns are made out of. I got my flu shot today. I was watching Dangle's stream and he was like, he was saying he got his flu shot and I was like, holy shit, I forgot to get my flu shot and Thanksgiving's next week and like, it's like the time of year you're really supposed to do it. Add an ooblet. Let's add Phoenix. So my reward, I like to reward myself when I do things that feel like chores. So my reward to myself for going to get my flu shot was I got to go to the pot shop and I got to buy a burrito for lunch. But so I went to the pot shop today and they have my favorite soda. I was so excited. I usually have to drive literally like 35 or 40 minutes to get my favorite soda. And so I never do it. I just go without. But now it's in the place that's like 2-minute drive from my house. I was like, that is my reward. My favorite soda is, yes, an infused soda. My favorite infused soda, thank you, is Sun Gaze. Sun Gaze, G-A-Z-E. It's made by people who were like one of my favorite breweries in Washington. And they were like, we should start making, you know, like pot drinks. But it's not like they didn't know anything about beverages and just tried to make a drinkable weed. They already were professionals at making delicious beverages. And then they like moved into that. It is so good. It's so good. Yeah, exactly. I posted it a long while ago. But they do not. No. I think it's actually a law that like if you make like infused food products, you're not also allowed to make non-infused. No, you would never make the mistake because they're literally in a locked refrigerator. Like they're so first of all, you need to get in the store and they need to card you and do all their routine, right? But then they also have to go and unlock it. Yeah, even my son drinks. Oh, we got a rad lad. Oh, that makes me happy. My son drinks seltzer and he's like 0% confused. You know, he sees them and he says, that's one of Papa's drinks. Like he is not under any way confused. It's really obvious. It says not for kids, Kratos. I can't drink it. Rad lads as a species seem to have their have misinterpreted the root of their namesakes, and as such, tend to have a too cool for school rad demeanor. Can't see when the flap is open. I'm missing our like some of our Lethal Company times. I am. Although I've been having a lot of fun playing Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls way too much today. Like way too much Dark Souls today. Dark Souls 1. And like so glad that Shellac was like, I'm doing this, and then because if he had just mentioned it, I would not have done anything. But it's not just that he mentioned it, it's that he also like posted some like minor triumphs, you know, that feel like a big deal. Like in the context of like people who like do randomizers and stuff, they're not a big deal. But for like, you know, for a first time playthrough, they are a big deal. And he was posting that stuff and we're all excited about it. And like, it just sucked me in that like, it just totally sucked me in. And I think it's the push I needed because it is so rough. It does have so many problems that just like choosing to do it on my own, I'm just like, you know what, this game is like old and kind of broken. Like it's hard to just want to play it. But with like a group, you know, it feels good and fun. You love that we're all playing together, yeah. You know what it feels like, Kratos? It feels like lunchroom, or like when I was like a little kid and people would talk about like how to beat a certain Mario level or something. It feels like that. I got a pop top? I don't know what that is. What's a pop top? Wait, what did I just fish up? It's garbage? Aw, man. Yeah, it feels kind of like lunchroom, and like, you know, there's like one or two people who like know everything, but they're super generous with the knowledge, and other people are working through it. And yeah, it's super cute. It's bringing me a lot of joy. And like my beefs with it are very mechanical. We have enough. We don't have enough money to finish this desk. This one just costs $500 and then it's done. 500 gummies, I mean. They're like, all of my problems are like entirely mechanical. Like just like the buttons and stuff. Not anything deeper than that. Wow, we're just riding the edge of too tired to continue. You want to stream it? Hey, anytime you want to throw up the stream, I mean, you stream through Discord, right, when you've streamed? I mean, I would definitely watch and chat and hang out. I don't have any advice, unfortunately, but I could definitely come along for the ride. You don't have a Twitch stream set up, right, Kratos? I missed some stuff around town today. Yeah. I like the, like conceptually, I really like the Discord streaming, like this idea that it's like a smaller community. But my limited experience streaming stuff on Discord, it like, I was like having problems with my keyboard, like my mouse got all laggy and weird. And like, it makes me wonder if I could connect OBS to stream to Discord instead of letting Discord stream to Discord. You know what I mean? Like, I think they clearly are are behind on some stuff that these other places have done quite well. You'd be streaming from your Xbox. That's kind of how I started streaming way forever ago, like when Twitch was like a year old or something. Like very early on when they had first released the console apps for Twitch. Man, yeah. Was I living in Boston still? This was a while ago. As pretty much as soon as they released apps, I started streaming because one of my friends would stream and we would kind of like take turns playing games, so the other person was just like hanging out. And yeah, that's when I got the bug. And then eventually, you know, like did it on a computer, and I had the whole setup where I was doing pottery streams and throwing pots on stream, and I had big plans of like, you know, like, oh, I'll make like cups and vases and stuff on stream, and then like, you know, raffle them off for charity or something, stuff like that. But I never got that far. Life just took a turn. You want to flex all the one-shots without being the asshole that keeps bragging? You should definitely brag. That room is a safe space to brag. That's cool. I think people just cheer it. I mean, Kratos, I was bragging about opening a door today. I was very excited. I was like, did you guys know you could open this gate? I did it. Yeah, Abyss Watchers. It was pretty funny watching the like souped up Abyss Watchers. It's like, yeah, that's impossible. Like I was like, yeah. DS3 rewards greedy. Oh, okay. I do get the feeling in Elden Ring a lot of times that in Elden Ring, it seems like you're rewarded for being really aggressive and close combat. Like if you run in, you're often avoiding a lot of stuff. Lulu has a hanker for ground spring beans. I don't know if we have that. But I tend to do magic builds basically in any game where it's an option. Do we have ground spring beans? I don't think so. No, we don't. Hit the butt, keep hitting the butt, never stop hitting the butt. Kratos. Did I use all my recipe bits? Add that to the quotes. That can be the first quotes. Advice for life or play. You made me lose my train of thought entirely. I've been flustered. I need to get that Ooblets Fluster card I can put up on screen. Who's a follow? Oh, I forgot to pick up our follow baby friends. Let's get Gibbsy back in line. I'm pretty sure that was the Gibbsy. It was. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any seeds to plant today. I don't. On with the day. Yeah, you get rewarded for charging in. You get really rewarded for it constantly. And doing like ranged stuff is like, man, you just get spammed out there. because I think like all of those things like to do these really grandiose looking battles and stuff. They do these huge sweeping things, you know, that cover half the arena or whatever. And it's like they do that because it's beautiful and engaging and like grandiose and but when you're a ranged character, you're in it. You're in the magic. Hibbies. Hey Gimbal. I wonder if anyone has ever put a zip line through a cave. Or maybe through a wildfire. Future business idea, huh? I don't know about that one, Gimbal. You think about butts all the time, Peepo? That's good. That's a good thing to think about. Wait a minute, Kratos. You're telling me you did 25 days and not one of those days included any magic building? It's actually pretty fun. So here's what I'll need to mod my printy press. 8 Nernies, 20 planklets, 4 bean juices. Not yet. Do we have... These are Spressies, right? We should sell the Spressies. Oh no, wait, we also have bean juice. Okay, I'm gonna put the stuff for Ara on the bottom. I already forgot what she needed. Nernies, planklets. You really like the Blanc? Yeah. Oh, I see. You did like bleed weapons with some spells. Yeah, I mean like a pure magic, like when I do like a pure magic run, like you kind of don't even really need armor because you're just like a glass cannon, even with armor on. You kind of have to treat it like a hitless run. I mean, you can definitely take hits, but like not that many hits. Let's scan our rad lad. Right, wasn't it 21 days, Kratos, that you posted? I thought it was. You never choose ranged in any game. I feel like if there's a choice... It was 25. Oh my god. I feel like if there's a choice, I almost always go with, like, magic, a magic build. Or, like, if the game applies, like a thief